Good morning. I want to do another video reading for Motivation Monday this week. I haven't done one for a while, but I started reading this morning and it just struck something in me. So I'm going to read this now. This is from the Fire Starter Sessions by Danielle Laporte. It's the very beginning. And she says, starting fires and revolutions requires tenacity and faith, and those are hard to come by when you're feeling stuck and spirit fatigue. Spirit fatigue is a malaise with many names: listlessness, depression, incessant resentment, chronic doubt, numbness, feeling small, a persistent fear of loss. Throw in a bad breakup, chemical imbalances, getting downsized, an accident, too much processed food, and the fear-drenched headlines otherwise known as the daily news, and we can veer toward overwhelmed. When you're physically injured, the rest of your body will make adjustments to compensate for the weakened part. It will carry the brunt in order to endure and carry on, so much so that you don't even notice that the rest of you is knotted up and fatigued. Psychologically, we can limp on for years with aching hearts and vexations, just mobile enough to manage day-to-day existence. If you're spirit fatigued for long enough, you will downshift into unconscious enduring. You endure the doubt and the gray hue and the disconnectedness. You'll begin to believe that if it's this hard for so many of us for so long, then that must be the way it is. And you make adjustments to your desires. You amend your hopes. You repeatedly ignore your hunger. When we're spirit fatigued, we tend to make weak decisions. We compromise. And I'm not talking about the Good Samaritan compromise, where you step outside of yourself and do something accommodating for other people. I'm talking about the sell yourself short kind of compromise. You know, where you tell yourself that you don't really deserve to want what you want. It's so much to ask for. That you should be more accommodating. It's more spiritual to be nice. That you really should be more reasonable because illogical people are so much more bankable than the emotional types. And this killer concept, this is as good as it gets. These are the very notions that veil the light of your essential self and keep you from what you want the most. Break for peace. I've been running so sweaty my whole life, urgent for a finish line, and I have been missing the rapture this whole time of being forever incomplete. From Alanis Morissette's Incomplete. The path, the way, the formula, the secret, the answer to the secret, the all-new way to the path that leads to the secret formula in 10 steps or 21 days, whichever comes first. So many of us are always driving nonstop in hopes of arriving at peace or unshakable confidence or somewhere further down the street from anxiety. It's the irony of chasing stillness or trying to get ahead so we can get out of the game, or of improving ourselves so we can finally accept who we are. It's exhausting. Humans are gloriously determined to get what they want. We're ridiculously insatiable. We have a propensity for craving, ceaselessly. Buddhists who are always trying to detach from this wheel of suffering would agree. Constant craving can be a bitch. But on the other end of longing, there's some good news. Your hunger will lead you home. I don't have a ton of time before I have to go catch the bus this morning, but that struck something in me because it's so true that the longer we work for something, whether it's fitness, whether it's achieving the goals in our life, the almost more resigned we get to, I'm close enough. And I appreciate how she ended this. Like, yeah, constant striving can be exhausting, but constant striving will lead you toward where you want to go. Your hunger will take you home. And I thought that was an incredible and important thing to keep in mind. So that's what I want you to keep in mind this Motivation Monday, to never settle, never give up on the dream you're working toward, and know that your hunger will take you home, and that passion and that drive and that desire you have for achieving something in your life, that is going to be the most important thing to get you to where you want to be. So that's my video Motivation Monday. I love doing these. I think reading a passage that inspires me out loud is important and impactful, and I am excited to share that with you. Bye. Have a good week.